There's okay, it says we are live, so I'm gonna check it out on my page. Apparently there's a bit of a delay, just so you know,
Okay.
with what we say and what is live.
Okay.
So let me just see.
Yeah. It says we're on. I'm looking at us.
Yay! Okay, cool. Okay, great. All right. So we're going live a little bit early, about 5 minutes early, but I'll go ahead and introduce what we're going to do today, and then we'll do our workout at 10 a.m.
All right. Let's
And
do
we
it.
have my friends are watching. Liz, Kristen, hey you guys. Diana, I've got my
Hi, guys.
old basketball friends who I used
Oh,
to play
exciting.
with in college and AAU ball. So yeah. Okay, so this morning I have a special guest, and this is our first time we've done an interview. So if you cannot hear us, please comment in. But Diana is basically my boss, but also a very good friend. So Diana is in charge of the health and wellness at our YMCA. She's also really well, I guess you've got some awesome degrees that really help us as instructors and members and just people who want to stay fit. You have a lot of access and knowledge to the science behind exercise. So hey Kristen, she gave us a shout out. Yeah, so as you guys are watching our interview, just type in if you've got questions. But today we're going to talk about in this state that we're all in, staying at home, staying healthy, staying safe at home, how we can keep the whole family fit and healthy in some creative ways, because Diana's been talking about that with our YMCA group, and I wanted her to come over here and talk about the creative ways that we can keep our whole family fit and healthy at home. So we're just going to keep rolling. Diana, do you want to just tell a little bit about yourself?
Sure. Thanks for the great introduction. My name's Diana. I'm the health and wellness director at JER Chilton YMCA in Rockwall, Texas. And I'm so excited to be over here with Jess. She's my sweet friend, and just enjoy how she's connecting with our members and our community so much. And so it's really an honor to be over here with you guys. So I have a master's degree in exercise physiology. I'm also a strength and conditioning coach, but I'm also, for real, a mom of three. So I get it. And I spent a lot of time at home with my kids before I kind of got back into the workforce. But before that, I did exercise research for UTA in a lab there. And so I kind of understand the why behind what we're doing and why we need to do what we do. So Jess is going to ask me a few questions, and I'm going to try to hit them out of the ballpark for you guys and see how it goes.
Yeah, if you guys are just joining us, I see Susan's watching too. Yeah, we're just going to talk about creative ways to keep our families fit and healthy at home. And so first one up is why. So it's the why behind what we're talking about. Why is it so important that we keep exercising at home? It's super easy to just sit on the couch. I'm guilty for like spending the whole day in my PJs. And but why is it so important that we all continue exercising?
Great question. So who's feeling stir crazy? Like, who's feeling overwhelmed by our environment? Me. Homeschool, our stress and anxiety are off the charts right now. We're also feeling a little bit isolated, right? We're not even, I'm an introvert, and I was telling Jess yesterday, like, I am missing my people. So if you're an extrovert, you're like at the moon already with trying to missing that human connection. So
yeah,
I just wanted to talk about the mental aspect of exercise, because when we exercise, our body releases endorphins. And so those endorphins help us combat anxiety, depression. And so it helps on the mental side. And it also helps us cognitively keep that neural connection with our body. So we're learning new things, we're keeping our mind busy. And so putting those two things together really helps, like the mental side and the emotional side. So we're reducing the anxiety by having those hormones flushing through. Our minds are creatively using the space that we're in. So some ways we can do that really easily are getting involved. So watching Jess's classes, doing them with her, feeling that human connection. Maybe call somebody to have them do a workout with you on Facebook Live, right? The Y is putting out some stuff on our Facebook page, but really just trying to find normalcy in a place that doesn't feel normal. So having a good routine. So working out with Jess every Tuesday, Friday at 10 o'clock, that's a great routine. And it kind of helps give purpose to your day. So that's important too.
Yeah. And Diana, we just had Kenesha join, and you know Kenesha. Yay!
So good to see everybody.
And I love how creative people are and businesses are being. We're seeing. I just saw. My husband tells me I'm guilty for reading only headlines, and it's true. I saw a headline of a local DJ in Dallas who's doing dance parties every day for kids.
Oh, fun!
Yeah, I know. So I love how creative people are being about, hey, Jamie just jumped in. How creative people are being to help us all stay fit and healthy at home. It's so true about the endorphins. I know that the moment that I get stressed, if I can just put on a combat song and start punching, like immediately my mood shifts. Or go out and play basketball with the kids, you know, immediately the mood shifts and I feel the endorphins hit. So let's talk about some, let's kind of dive into some creative ways. Because especially with kids, you know, when they go to school, they have recess, they have gym, they have sports, and they can't do any of that right now. So how can we, you know, daily get them moving and also make it fun?
Yeah. So there are a couple of things that I thought of that we could just chat quickly about. So depending on the age of your kid, it makes a difference about what you can really creatively inspire your kids to do. So if you have littles, you got to get them on board. So you got to convince them that they can be part of what you want to do. So if you have, let's say, a 2 to 4-year-old, you want to say, hey, mommy wants to work out. Can I need your help? You want to be my helper? Can you count for me? Can you give me high fives? Like if you have littles who can't count. You know, every time you do a sit-up, they give you a high five. Every time you do a sit-up, they give you a high five. Like help them be part of what you're doing. If you're like me and you are normally, you escape by exercising, you're trying to get away from your kids, you got to reset your mindset to like bring them into your space.
That's
and
true.
then sometimes those little kids will start doing it with you. Once you kind of model it for them, they'll be like, I want to do it. Another really great idea is to have them design an obstacle course, like if you're in your house or even outside, and then have them, like you have to do it, right? So that's whatever they design, you have to do it. If you have a little guy or a little girl, like in that same frame, 2 to 4, that can throw a ball, have them throw a ball down a hallway and you have to run and get it and play fetch. So you're getting a great cardio workout then. And time yourself, like challenge your own mental, like how fast can I get back to him? How long can I do it? Like play mental games with yourself as well. But you're inviting them in and keeping them busy and safe for your out.
And I've seen kids love to be timed too. Like my kids are always saying, hey, time me as I run around the house. But
go and bring them in. They want to be part of what you're doing. If you have a little bit older kids, you can do, I know our membership is doing Les Mills On Demand Born to Move, which is great. It's really, and they're 30 minutes. It's dancing, it's fitness together. It's really fun and engaging. And a lot of our staff and a lot of our membership are really diving into that, which is great. And it's good for the adults too.
And there's also a couple free ones that you can find on YouTube or on the Les Mills site. They have free Born to Move, which I've done with my kids, and it's things like really fun music and punching and some sound effects, and they make it really fun.
They do, and I like the dancing part because I'm uncoordinated.
Oh, me too.
So it's a safe place for me to do that in my own space.
I tell people I move in straight lines. Any kind of rolling. Nope. You don't want to see that.
Totally. But that's been really good. Another activity you can do either through Les Mills or through free apps online is yoga with your kids. So, and that starts young too. So you can do littles all the way to bigs. So just try to invite them in. Another really fun one that we're actually going to post on Thursday is called Animal Games. And that's where you move like an animal and they're actually really hard.
Bear
So
crawls? Bear crawls,
oh,
anyone?
crab walks.
Frog jumps?
Yeah. So we are going to do one. So look for those on our website. We'll have animal games out once a week for
Yeah.
you to kind of do. And they're in a small space. You can do them in your living room or
Yeah.
do them outside. So
Yeah.
just
Fun.
trying to bring them into your space. That's
I love that.
Yeah.
Well, and also it's got to be good for our family as a whole, like just building the morale and bringing us closer together, even though it's hard. But if you can make it fun and make it a daily thing, call it recess, whatever you want. But yeah, bringing them in, I love that.
And also getting outside if it'll stop raining.
Yes.
My kids love to go on bike rides. We've been doing family walks. So get outside. It's good for your mental too, to really just get fresh air and feel the breeze. And I don't know what it is, but you get outside, you sit on your patio, you just like,
I know.
Something about being inside can be really suffocating.
Yes.
So if your kids want to play in the backyard or go to the park and social distancing, of course, but just getting outside is good too.
Yes. Okay. So let's shift and talk about healthy eating at home. And, we're at home all day. There could possibly be boredom involved. How do we stay eating healthy and also maybe using this time to instill healthy habits in our kids too?
Oh man, who's baking like crazy? My kids will not cookies. Like seriously. This is a really hard question. And I think it's really valid because we are at home more, we're stressed, and a mental side of being stressed is eating. There's a lot of stress eating happening, or emotional. We do that as well. So maybe we're sad, we're eating. So I think being really mindful of what you put in your mouth is really important. So 2 really big tips is 1, make sure you're drinking enough water because we're coming out of our normal routine. And sometimes we're actually thirsty, not hungry. True. And so we get a stimulus in our brain that we need to eat something, but it's actually hydrated. So always drink something before you eat. And so the recommended amount of water per day is actually your weight in ounces, half of your weight in ounces. So that's the recommended amount of water, which is actually a lot of fluid. So we're probably not doing that. I'm guilty of not doing it since we've been on this because I'm kind of out of my routine. And
I've got this note with me to chug.
Yeah, it's good. So fill up a water bottle in the day, like Jess, and just keep filling it up. And then that way you kind of track. Fitness Pal is a great free app that you can use to track your food consumption. I recommend it a ton with our PT clients. And it's just a food tracker. It has a huge database of foods, and it has like scan your foods in with a QR code, and then it pulls it up, and then you can put in exactly what you ate. And so that's a way to kind of track. If you're not a computer person, you can track it on paper. Just write down anything you put in your mouth so you actually can see what you're actually eating. And then my biggest tip, because we do this at our house, we get a box and we just start eating out of the bag. And then I'm mindlessly eating. I wonder how many have eaten. So get a container that you can measure and pour the food into that. And then once it's gone, it's gone. That's a really great and easy way to restrict calories in a healthy way, just to know, like, added this bowl and that's enough.
Portion control. So we have Laura coming, and I'm laughing at, or she's joining, and I'm laughing at her comment. Jennifer, Lori, and Candace, hey, you guys, good to see you. We're talking about creative ways to stay healthy and fit at home. We've already talked about the fitness component and getting your kids active and engaged and in a fun way. And now we're talking about food for a few more minutes. I kind of think that we have been baking a ton as well. And sometimes when the store doesn't have bread, I'm making biscuits. So I'm guilty as well. But at the same time, I think it's, with us spending this much time together, it could be a really great opportunity to instill healthy habits in our kids and focus on the health component of it all. What do you think of that?
I think it's great. I think bringing your kids into the kitchen is great. Let them help you. Try new things. Like We try to snack on raw things before we snack on like a processed thing.
Yep.
So when my kids are like, I'm hungry, I'm like, eat an apple. So go ahead and try to buy celery, carrots, apples. And I know what like food is hard to find right now. So just try to find something, try something new, try jicama or and try it with your kids. Say, hey, we've never had turnips. Let's try them this week, right? Like try to find something you haven't had before and try to cook it. I mean, you may hate it, but at least you tried it and it's a great time. I would recommend just finding some time, like find a new recipe that you haven't tried before. And have your kids cut vegetables or tear leaves for you, depending on their age. Or fill up cups of water and pour them into an empty bowl that you're not going to use, but they still feel like they're being part of what you're doing, right?
Yeah. So, and I find when they help, they're more inclined to eat it and try it and like it.
Yes, and it's actually true. Science shows that. So if your kids actually help make it, they're more invested in the process, and they're more likely to say, "This is really good," and mostly because they work really hard to make it. And so just like us, when we work really hard at something, we always enjoy it better than just showed up and just visited. Because we were invested. So like let your kids in, let them try stuff.
I see.
And you're gonna get messy. So
that's totally. You just got to embrace the mess in the kitchen. Embrace it. Everything can be cleaned up. I've learned that a long time ago with 4 little kids. Lauren just commented that they use their cooking as science for the day.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, isn't that good? I love that idea too. Okay, so we only have like 2 minutes left. And so I wanted a fun question. One positive thing that you, Diana, have personally experienced being at home all the time with your family.
I think the biggest one for us is that we run so fast normally. And so just having time to spend with each other as a family unit. So we've been lots of family meals together, which is rare on a normal day-to-day basis. So that's been our hugest change. And also it's been a huge blessing because we're able to do family things together. We're really like talking more together as a family than we have in a long time. So that's the biggest positive outcome. We're just spending more time together as a family unit, which has been really
Okay, another fun question that we didn't talk about, but what's your favorite? Grit strength, which is the workout for today, or grit cardio?
Ooh, okay, so grit strength is 26 for sure.
What do you mean 26? Oh, the release. Yes.
Okay. And then I think grit cardio 19 is still my all-time
favorite. Great one. Yes.
I love the music. I love the challenges. I do it. I go back to it the most. So it has to be my favorite. But the newer ones are really good. They're challenging.
They are. I know. So today we're doing grit strength, and we are cleaning and pressing, but with dumbbells. And so that's a new thing. But so if you're joining for the workout today, it's going to be posted in the private workout group that I'm posting in all the time. So make sure that you check that out at 10 a.m. And it's grit strength, and it's workout number 6. Okay. And it got me super sweaty, super out of breath. I had to restart one song over because I literally couldn't talk and explain the next track. Diana, you know how that feels when you're teaching a class. And you can't even breathe to explain what's going on next. But thank you so much for joining me today. This is so fun.
It is fun. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. And I think friends who don't know you now know you and might see you again. And friends from the Y and Rockwall area, they know you. And I'm sure it was fun for them to see you. And so thank you again. And we're about to smash out grit strength workout number 6. So go to my private workout group and let's have a great workout. Thanks, Diana.
Thanks, Jess. Bye, guys.
All right. See ya.
Bye.